Nandito naman ako ngayon sa isa pa ring paborito kong lugar dito sa seminaryo, ang aming gymnasium. Alam niyo po ba, bagong renovate lang ito. Medyo malaki na ang pinagbago kasi napakalinis ng kulay. Noon medyo mapusyaw na yung kulay nito pero ngayon bagong renovate ang aming gymnasium. At isa rin ito sa mga gamit na lugar dito sa seminaryo kasi 3 times a week meron kaming sports. At maalala ko noon, ang schedule namin MWF. So tuwing hapon, Monday and Wednesday, 4 to 6 p.m. At pagdating naman ng Friday, alas 8 ng gabi hanggang alas 11 ng gabi, kami ay naglalaro ng sports. Alam nyo ba, kung di nyo po naitatanong, at gusto ko lang din ibahagi na malaking naging parte nitong gymnasium nito sa aking bokasyon kasi dito ko na i-release lahat ng stress, pagod ko for the whole week or for the whole day. Pagkatapos mong mag-aral, pagkatapos mong mahirapan, dito, through sports na i-release ko yung pagod at stress. Dahil nasanay ako noong elementary at high school ako po ay varsity ng badminton ng aming eskwelahan. So sanay talaga ako na mag-training at sanay ako sa sports. Pero dito sa seminaryo, natuto ko ng maraming sports at isa na dito sa natutunan ko ay yung volleyball. Di ako naglalaro ng volleyball noon, pero nung napasok ako dito sa Holy Apostles, natuto ako maglaro ng volleyball. Kasi karamihan sa mga sports namin dito, volleyball, table tennis, badminton, karamihan sa mga yun yung mga sports na walang contact. Kasi dahil medyo matatanda na nga at professional na rin yung mga seminarista dito, sabihin ko na lang professional para maitago yung edad, hindi na ganun katitibay ang mga buto at delikado kung maaksidente at baka maging sanhi pa yun ng pagkaantala ng formation. Kaya lahat ng mga nilalaro namin dito ay yung non-contact na lang para makaiwas sa anumang aksidente o disgrasya. Pero ganun pa man, ang sarap magbalik at maalala uli yung lugar na ito kung saan naging malaki ang naitulong sa aking formation. For now, let us reflect on our gospel for today. Our gospel is taken from St. Matthew. Jesus summoned his 12 disciples. He gave them authority over unclean spirits and drive them out, and to cure every disease and every illnesses. The names of the 12 apostles are these. First, Simon called Peter, and his brother Andrew, James, the son of Zebedee, and his brother John, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas, and Matthew the tax collector, James, the son of Alphaeus and Thaddeus, Simon the Cananean, and Judas Iscariot, who betrayed Jesus. Jesus sent out these 12 after instructing them, "Thus, do not go into pagan territory or enter a Samaritan town. Go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. As you go, make this proclamation: the kingdom of heaven is at hand." The Gospel of the Lord. I don't know, but maybe there must be something with how Jesus looked at the 12 apostles. This gospel is very close to our hearts. I said our hearts, the hearts of the seminarians and priests of Holy Apostles Senior Seminary. Ito yung pagtawag ni Jesus sa kanyang 12 alagad. And like the 12 apostles, we, seminarians from this seminary and priests, were called late in our lives. Gaya ng mga apostol, sila may kanya-kanyang trabaho bago tinawag ni Jesus. Si Pedro, mangingisda; si Mateo, tax collector, kanya-kanya. At ako, alam niyo po, nagtatrabaho din. Ako ay isang instructor, and during that time, hindi ko alam kung paano tumugon sa Diyos. But what I would like to reflect on this is that ano yung nakita ng Diyos sa akin, sa amin, sa atin, kaya niya tayo tinatawag. There must be something with how Jesus looks at us. And it's so beautiful. And it's so beautiful experience to realize that there is really something special on us. Kaya ng mga alagad, maaring ordinaryo, maaring makasalanan. Kahit na si Judas, maaring kinukwestiyon natin kung bakit tinawag ni Jesus. Pero, tanging si Jesus lang ang makakasagot. At makakapagsabi kung anong dahilan at kung anong nakita niya at kanyang tinawag ang kanyang 12 alagad. Maybe, like us, you're also being called. Maybe not in the life of a priest or religious, but in a life that you have now. You're called to be a mother, to be a father, to be a good doctor, to be a lawyer, to be an engineer. What I'm trying to say is, discover where you are being called. And when you discover that, surely you will feel really special. Marami sa atin maaring naghahanap kung ano ba o saan tayo tinatawag ng Diyos. But the tip that I could give you is go to Jesus. Punta mo si Jesus. Kung gusto malaman kung saan ka tinatawag, punta mo si Jesus. Build relationship with Jesus. And from there, you will know where you will be called. My dear brothers and sisters, this invitation for all of us. The 12 apostles were called by Jesus for a certain mission. And all of us are also being called. Just be keen to the voice of Jesus. In the end, you'll know where you will be called. Amen. Isa sa mga kinasasaya namin mga seminarista dito, bukod sa syempre sa pagkukwentuhan ay ang paglalaro ng sports. At ngayon, kahit na alumni homecoming namin, ay naglalaro pa rin kami ng sports. Ito yung paraan namin para magka-bonding at magkasama-sama. Syempre, kailangan malakas din ang katawan, lalo na pag naglilingkod sa Diyos. Kaya ang mga pari ngayon, masayang masaya na ngayon ulit makapaglaro ng sports.
Ayan na, Richie Bumalo, nasa Luni Brian, ngayon labos, Maluman, Kuya Radila. Na-over ni Son, nasa Luni BJ, ayan na po. Papalo si Manon Dodon, hindi pala. Ito na papalo si Karadi, nasa Luni Manon Dalili. Papalo si Manon Dalili, nasa Luni Brian. Masaya at umahaba po sila. Ayan na po. Pumalo si Karandi na sa binibigyan. Ayan na po. Father Dodon yan. Nahabol ni Brian. Ayan na po. Ay, gudulit. Ay, gudulit na. Pumalo na sa binibigyan. Ilawan ni Father Dodon. For the play, ayan na po. Karadi ulit. Nasa ng DJ. Ito is Karadi ulit. Anak. Oh! Good. Inaring Carilon. Number ulit. Number 9. Ayan, sige na yung kumalap. Good. Tingala inside. Good. Exodo. you.